Hi Sagittarius, this reading is for you if you just recently broke up or had a fallout with your significant other. I'll do 3 spreads. In the first spread, the situation spread, we'll see what happened between you and your person. In the second spread, the advice spread, we'll see what's recommended for you in the situation. And in spread number 3, the new love spread, we'll see who is coming towards you in the near future. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Alright Sagittarius, so let's see what happened. We have the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Cups, clarified by the Ace of Swords. We have the Six of Swords, clarified by Death, and we have Temperance on the bottom of the deck. You could have been dealing with a Scorpio, but you could have been dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. You'll most likely know if this is your story or not, if your connection came to a screeching halt. I don't know if you were the one who pulled the plug or they were, but it was very sudden, very abrupt, right? And I don't know if this is something that could be salvaged. Again, I don't know if you're the one who pulled the plug or they did. But yeah, the Ten of Swords, the first card that came out, is a card of an abrupt ending. So one day it just came to an abrupt ending. It wasn't a process. It wasn't something that took a time, some kind of period of time. No, perhaps for some of you it was shocking, right? The Ten of Swords, you see how there's all these swords in the back of the person laying down in the Ten of Swords. So it's close to impossible to, resurrect something like that, right? The Eight of Cups, the next card over, somebody is walking away. The Ace of Swords, clarifying it, is a very determined energy. It's like this person, either you or them, were like, that's it, I'm done, I'm out of here. Right? And the next card that came out is the Six of Swords. The Eight of Cups with the Six of Swords even look alike. You see in both of those two cards, somebody turned their back to the left, which is usually associated with the past, and they're looking to the right, which is usually associated with the future. And the Death card, clarified by the Six of Swords, could have been a Scorpio you're dealing with, or perhaps they left you for a Scorpio. But this is simply another way of the universe to say that it's done, it's over with. Right? And Temperance on the bottom of the deck is actually your major arcana card, Sagittarius. So that's why I'm thinking for some of you, it could have been you who pulled the plug. Perhaps you just couldn't take it anymore. You've had enough. You tried really hard, but then at some point you were just like, you know what? That's it. I'm done. I am done. I'm not gonna waste any more of my time with this person. Yeah, that's what I have for you so far, Sagittarius. But just in case, let's take a look at the advice spread real quick. Here's the advice, Sagittarius. This is from your perspective. This is what you need to do, or at least take into consideration. We have the World, the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Wands, and the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. The Wheel of Fortune in the middle is actually one of your major arcana cards, Sagittarius. But the way cards came out is so symbolic, right? The World, the first card that came out, is a card of an ending. And the Wheel of Fortune, the next card that came out, is a card of a new beginning. Okay? But the thing about the World card, it's my happy end card. Right? So whatever you had going between you and that other person, we saw in the first spread, I think you'll be better off without that person in your life. Doesn't matter who pulled the plug, right? And the Wheel of Fortune, again, is one of your major arcana cards, but at the same time, it's a card of starting a new cycle. A new cycle without that person in your life. And the Three of Wands with the Ace of Wands, the next two cards over, that's all your energy, for sure. You're a fire sign, right? And those two cards are fire sign indicators. Very symbolic. You see how in the Three of Wands, there's 3 wands. There's a person and 3 wands, right? But the person is holding on to just one of those wands, right? And in the Ace of Wands, we also see a hand holding onto a wand, right? So that's exactly the wand we see in the Three of Wands. I think this is you deciding to pursue other opportunities, to get out of that situation. And the thing about the Three of Wands, this is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and after that there is no turning back. That's it. And that's exactly how it felt during the first spread. That you were like, you know what, I've had it, that's it. I'm not ever gonna even try or consider that person and whatever they had to offer. Okay, so yeah, that's what I have for you so far. Let's take a look at spread number 3 real quick. Spread number 3 is new love coming towards you in the near future. Here's spread number 3, Sagittarius. This is a new love coming towards you in the near future. Say a couple of weeks, maybe 3 weeks, definitely in April. We have the Chariot clarified by the Fool. We have the Page of Cups clarified by the Two of Cups. We have the Six of Cups clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. And we also have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries, Cancer, Gemini, perhaps even another Sagittarius. But yeah, I really like it. I really do. You know what? It took me a quick second. I got a confession to make, Sagittarius, that I did not notice it right away. For some reason, I just didn't. There are 3 cards in the tarot deck that could be interpreted as soulmate cards. 3 of them. And all 3 of them are on the table. I don't know why it didn't click inside my head right away. I was focusing on that Six of Cups, and we'll talk about that in just a second, right? So yes, the Six of Cups is one of them. The Two of Cups is the other one. And the Lovers on the bottom of the deck is the 3rd one. So I would just have to assume this person is your soulmate. Alright, for some of you, like I said, the Six of Cups, the card that I was focusing on, it could be a card of somebody coming back from the past. And it's not your ex, most definitely not the person we saw in the first 2 spreads, because that is done. That's how it feels. That is just done. Right, so with the Six of Cups, it could be somebody you went to school with, somebody you used to hang out with, somebody you used to work with, but not necessarily, since we have other soulmate cards, right? We actually start off with the Chariot. The Chariot could be Cancer you're dealing with, but the Chariot could be somehow associated with cars or a car, right? Perhaps you're taking your car in for a service, for an oil change, or you're taking it for other service, or you're going to a dealership, or you're going to a car show, or you're traveling, right? You could be traveling, and you could be meeting this person while you're on the road, or at a gas station, or something like that. Or perhaps this new person will offer you to move forward with them, or go somewhere with them. Well, don't go anywhere with strangers, right? But perhaps if it is somebody you know and they out of the blue reach out to you and say, hey, I'm going there, and would you like to join me? I think you should at least consider, right? The Page of Cups right next to the Chariot is that invitation that I was just talking about, or somebody is going to start a conversation with you. Say you're waiting for your car oil change, and you're sitting in the waiting area, and somebody is also sitting there waiting for their car, right? Or you're going to a car show, or you're going to a dealership, right? Or you're just traveling, or things like that. The Chariot is clarified by the Fool. Could be an Aries you're dealing with, but I think with the Fool card you're just gonna go for it. I think you're gonna go for it, and this feels like a true Sagittarius reading. And I'm saying it with love. I'm definitely saying it with love. My mom was a Sagittarius, right? She could be spontaneous. All right. So anyway, so I think you're gonna go with this, with the Fool card, because it will feel like the right thing to do. And this person is your soulmate, right? 3 soulmate cards. Perhaps you'll feel this connection right away with this person. It'll feel like home with them, right? The Two of Cups, like I said, is one of the soulmate cards. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune clarifying the Six of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune is one of your major arcana cards, Sagittarius, but at the same time, the Wheel of Fortune is the start of a cycle, a very fortunate new cycle. The Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads. The Lovers on the bottom of the deck could be a Gemini you're dealing with. It's the 3rd soulmate card. But also, in my opinion, the Lovers is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between 2 people. It is a soulmate card, but it's also a card of a twin flame connection if you believe in twin flames, and the Lovers could simply be the lover of your life. Again, I think this is going to be an instant connection, and that's why you're just going for it with the Fool card. Alright, so yeah, Sagittarius, it says your soulmate. And I think you've got something amazing coming your way. And it just feels like you're just going to welcome this into your life. And that's why you're going for it. All right, Sagittarius. So that's what I have for you for this reading for this month. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Sagittarius, have an amazing month.